Hi, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe this channel before going into the details. This is very much new channel. Your subscription matters me a lot. Please subscribe this channel, comment and like this video. Coming to the point, yesterday again the discussion about India economy surpassed Japan's economy in the national media. This discussion has arisen again in national media. In times of India today, there was a news online 2 days ago, I think yesterday, about this Indian economy. See, from many days, Narendra Modi ji, Bharatiya Janata Party, Indian politicians, especially NDA government, the people who are favoring NDA government are projecting gross domestic product and nominal gross domestic product as an Indian economy. And they say that Indian economy has surpassed Japan to reach third position. But actually, is it Indian economy that has surpassed Japan's economy, or only the nominal GDP has surpassed Japan's nominal GDP? Here is the news I am going to tell you in this video. Please subscribe this channel before going to details. See, nominal GDP, to increase GDP, there will be multiple reasons. The first reason will be overpopulation. See, if any country who are having overpopulated, they have to feed their families, they have to work hard, they have to earn money. So everybody will do hard work and they generate the income for their family, and then every Indian household, if they generate income for their family, and then it becomes Indian GDP. The total income generated by Indian people are the GDP of India. So India is consisting of more than 150 crores people, and everybody is working hard to earn money, and then obviously Indian GDP will surpass Japan, America, even in China in the coming days, because the population is increasing in India. That becomes automatic. Whether it is Bharatiya Janata Party is in power, or Congress is in power, or Rahul Gandhi is in power, it doesn't matter. They keep on going as the population is increasing day by day. Right? That's one point we should understand. Moreover, there is another point, that the income disparities. Indian income is in the hands of 5% of people. 90% of Indian income is held by 5% of Indian citizens, like Adani, like Ambani, like many big shots who are earning lakhs, billions of dollars, either through business or through political favor. Doesn't matter, but few people are becoming richer day by day, and then they're holding 90% of total Indian GDP is generated by 5% of Indians. Then the remaining, what about the remaining people? In the classroom there is a fat boy, and the other people doesn't have food to eat, and then one person is bulging day by day, and then another one is becoming weaker day by day. The majority are becoming weaker day by day, and the few people are bulging day by day, and then you call it as the class is growing. The same like in Indian GDP is growing, it's because of 5% of Indian rich people are generating income, where the other people doesn't have money. More than 95% are suffering with loans, no income, no jobs, inflation, prices are increasing day by day, many things. And third thing is, when the GDP is increasing, not necessarily that you increased production. If GDP increases, you may think that production has increased. That means a mango seller has made 1,000 rupees profit today more than the earlier. That doesn't mean that he sold more mangoes. There is a possibility that he did not sell more mangoes, but he earned 1,000 rupees more because he might have increased the price of the mango today. That means he increased the prices of mangoes, but he did not produce more mangoes, nor did sell more mangoes. So obviously profit will increase. Same way like India, prices are increasing day by day. Huge prices are increasing. When the businessman increases his price, then obviously the income generation will show more in their balance of accounts. So obviously GDP will increase. So whatever it may be, the multiple reasons that for GDP to increase. Question is that really an Indian economy? Is that Indian economy surpassed Japan? That we need to understand, right? We are celebrating, but we need to understand clearly what's happening here. See, there is an article I have seen that India Today, that the great growth sprint, how India must reinvent to become world's second largest economy. So this article I have noticed online. In the coming next 25 years, it may become second largest in GDP. But what GDP? See here, the country has already surpassed past Japan, world third largest. Is it true that we really surpassed Japan economy or GDP? We surpassed largest economy, world third largest economy, China, US and the Japan is third. That we surpassed. Is Indian economy surpassed or the GDP surpassed? That we have to see. We are celebrating. For what we are celebrating? For GDP grown, so we are celebrating. See here, GDP was around 185 lakh crore and the GDP was 325 lakh crore. There are two GDPs here. We are projecting 325 lakh crore GDP, not 185 lakh crore GDP, and we are saying that we surpassed Japan. What are these two GDPs? One is a nominal GDP and another one is real GDP. The nominal GDP, we surpassed Japan 325 lakh. What does it mean by nominal GDP? It is a bulk. Nominal GDP is a bulk. The 100 people, they earn 100 rupees and it becomes bulk. 100 rupees, it becomes bulk. In total, it is a nominal GDP. Real GDP is, it's fine that 100 people earn 100 rupees, but at what cost? What about the inflation? Did they work more hard? Did they work on more than 10 hours or 2 days income? Is that 3 days income? What is the income? Everybody is earned 100 rupees, but how many hours they worked hard and earned that 100 rupees? There are multiple factors that influence, like inflation you have to adjust. That's real GDP. If you adjust the inflation, price increases and different things, if we adjust constant price increases for last 1 year, they'll take the inflation and then they'll adjust. It is only 185 lakh crore. If we see 185 lakh crore compared with Japan's real GDP, is it true that we really surpassed Japan? It's a question mark. In bulk, we surpassed. And see here, there is urban and rural GDP here. There is something called urban and rural GDP. If we talk about urban and rural GDP, so we can see here is 1:12.5. Urban people are holding 12.5 rupees in their pocket. Urban people having 12.5 rupees in their pocket and they're saying that we are rich, India becoming rich. But whereas, see, the rural people are having only 1 rupee in their pocket. Rural people are having 1 rupee in their pocket and the urban people are having 12.5 rupees in their pocket. And on an average, GDP has surpassed Japan. But remember, 75% people are rural people in India. They are having only 1 rupee in their pocket. Only remaining 25 people are living in urban areas. They are having 12.5 rupees. And out of the 12.5%, 5% are holding the entire Indian economy, like Adani, Ambani, Mittal. These people are holding, generating the income for the Indian economy. So how do we understand that really India has surpassed Japan's economy? That we need to seriously think on this issue, right? See here, this is what actually we are projecting. We are projecting something that the India has surpassed Japan. So we are projecting here India has surpassed Japan. The India is going to reach 7 trillion by financial year 31. all these speculations, all these this may not be speculation. It is true. It is true that it may reach. Even World Bank has said. World Bank is projecting the same figures. So it is true, but it is nominal GDP. Nominal GDP is not the economy. Economy consists of multiple things. How do you measure a country's economy? Economy will be measured by different inflation, unemployment, the way you spend the money, right? GDP, per capita income. There are multiple things that comes into factor, right? These are all together we call as an economy. It's something like we go to somewhere Olympics. Any one person will get gold medal, and the remaining 99 people, they failed even in the entry level. Then we say that India is number one because we got gold medal, but 99 athletes returned even the entry level. That's one point. Even if you see cricket match, one player scored double century, remaining all people are duck out. Few people are 5, 10. Finally, can we say this qualitative team for playing cricket? Okay, so these are all questions that we need to understand. See here, this is what they're projecting. What is it? This is reality. What they're projecting here, they're exposing that India has surpassed Japan. Economy surpassed Japan, but actually figure says that it is nominal GDP has surpassed, not Indian economy. It is nominal GDP they surpassed. But look at the per capita income. Japan is having 28.16 rupees and India has only 2.45. Japan has 28.16 rupees. I mean in lakhs, of course, 28 lakhs 16,000. One Japan person's income per annum. Our Indian income is 2.2 lakhs 45,000. Where is 28,000? Where is 2%? How can you say that India has surpassed Japan? Right? This will give a wrong picture to the public. Everybody think that yes, we are richer than Japan. And what does that mean? A Japan person is having 28 rupees in his pocket. Indian is having 2 rupees in his pocket. He dreams and he is thinking that I am richer than Japan. You are giving a wrong picture to Indian citizens. The Indian citizens, they think that I am rich and he stop earning money. He'll be, so that's something like, let us give a perfect picture to the Indian citizens that man, you are having only 2 rupees in his pocket, you have to earn more, work hard and earn more. Then they'll work hard and earn more. If you give the correct picture, this is reality. Japan is 28 rupees, we are on 2 rupees. And remaining, look at the unemployment. We are saying that we surpassed Japan in economy. But just because you surpassed nominal GDP, you are projecting that we surpassed the economy of Japan. Indian economy surpassed the Japan economy. Look at the unemployment rate. In Japan, their unemployment rate is 3.8%. That means out of every 100 people in their Japan, only 4 people are roaming without jobs. They don't have jobs. They're searching for jobs, unable to get jobs. Only 4 people out of 100. But in India, there is 28 people. That means out of 100 people in India, 28 people are jobless, unemployed, unable to find the jobs, unable to get jobs. They don't have income source, roaming on the roads with certificates for jobs, 28 people out of 100. And what is the need of projecting that we surpassed Japan in the media to the people? That of course we had to tell to the international media, global world, in the global platform, world platform. We had to increase the image of India. You go there, tell them that yes, we surpassed in GDP, nominal GDP, more than Japan, and increase the image of, but tell the facts to the Indian citizens. Man, don't think that you are richer than Japan. You are still, 28 people are without jobs in India and roaming. Search for jobs, study well, work hard, get the money, get jobs. Tell the people, tell the facts to the people. The government should be very fair and transparent to the public when you are telling. Then it will be useful to the unemployed to realize that they are jobless and they look for the jobs. And you have to create job. You cannot escape. The government also cannot escape by showing the nominal GDP. You cannot escape by not providing jobs to your youth in India. It's a fundamental fact that gives a wrong signal. And what about inflation? See, the Japan inflation is 4.9. I mean, Indian inflation is 4.9%, and Japanese are around only 3.6%. Even in inflation, Japan is stronger than us. Right? Only GDP, nominal GDP are crossing. See, trade deficit is continuously decreasing. It's growing. Deficit is growing up to 18.4 billion US dollars by 2022. Trade deficit. And see, every country will be measured by two things. The standard of the country or the development of the country measured by two things according to United Nations. That one is education and other one is health. How much you are spending on education, how much you are spending on health. That tells you how much standard of country you are in development. See, look at the education here. If you see, look at the education here, India education budget on their GDP, it is 4.6%. India's education budget as per percentage of GDP is 4.6%. That means the GDP that we are generating in India, we are spending 4.5 rupees. We are spending 5 rupees out of 100 GDP generate on the education. But whereas the Japan is spending 8 rupees, 7.45, 7.5 rupees, they are spending more than us on education. Then we are saying that we are better than Japan. Why we are showing this? That increase the budget on education. See, remember, this will happen only when the government of India is providing free education to the children in the rural areas or the state governments. In India, there are many private schools, especially in the urban and semi-urban areas, many private schools. Nobody is studying in government schools. But you are only providing to the rural people. See, if you look at America and Japan and some countries, that private schools are very less and the only government responsibility to provide the education to their citizens. Here, we are not providing to all the citizens in India. We are providing to the rural people because urban people anyway, they are looking for private education. Even for rural people, you are spending 4.6% on budget. If that is the case, that like US and America, that we have to give education to the even urban and semi-urban also through government schools, then you have to spend more. So increase the budget on education. This government should do that. The other one is the health. So look at the health. 8.24% of their GDP, Japan is spending on health. We are spending 1.26 rupees, 1 rupee. We are spending 1 rupee on health, public health, and Japan is spending 8 rupees. Then we are saying that we surpassed Japan's economy. There's something that we need to understand, the fundamental facts, the basic ground level facts. This is the reason that if you go to government hospitals, the newborn babies doesn't have fan in the government hospitals. The mother with the sari will trying to give air to the newborn baby, and few people are in the AC rooms, and the poor people are suffering. Even they don't have fan in the government hospitals because you are giving only 1 rupee out of your GDP and health, public health. In total education and health together, we are giving 5 to 6 rupees. But whereas the Japan is giving 15 to 20 rupees, and then you are projecting that we surpassed the Japan economy. It's something that we need to understand, that we had to increase our image in the global platform and world platform. Go there and tell that, boast yourself that we have surpassed Japan, but tell the facts to the citizens that we are still lagging unemployment, our inflation is more, and we are spending less on education, we're spending less on health, or still suffering with the trade deficit, and that we all need to tell the facts to the Indian citizens so that we may rectify our mistakes and overcome all these problems. By making citizens blind, if you tell multiple, disinformation or misinformation, they'll become more blind. If you try to open their eyes and if they see the problem, then they'll rectify it. Thank you. Namaskar.